Welcome to Ichie's Clan. Please make yourselves comfortable.
Alright guys, good afternoon. So you're here for the task and I would like to explain what's going to happen here. You're blindfolded at this point and you cannot see anything, right? Okay, so here is what's going to happen. Before you are a lot of cups and the idea is in 60 seconds you have to stack up as many cups as you can in 60 seconds. Now, for every cup you stack, is 5 points per cup. But as you are stacking up those cups, please make sure or ensure not to step on any cup. Because if you crush a cup, you're losing 10 points. So, do we understand? Alright. When I say your time starts now, you bend down however you want to do it. In 60 seconds, just start stacking. And please, you can only go forward. Do you understand?
Just forward. Just forward.
Your time starts now. Stop!
Pair. Juliet. Cindy. Slim bullets.
When you hear me say your time starts now, that's when we're going to start. But then I just want to inform you, you can only go forward, right? When you hear start, your time starts now. You start picking. And when you hear me say stop, whatever you have in your hands, you stand up with it. Your time starts now. And stop.
Stop. So we have this for Matthew. We have this for Cassie. We have this for faithfulness. And we have this for Nathaniel.
All right. You can please escort them back outside. When you hear me say your time starts now, you start picking, but you can only move forward. Do you understand? 60 seconds. And when you hear me say stop, everything you have with you, you stand up with it. Do you understand? When you hear me say your time starts now, you start picking. But when you hear stop, whatever cup you have in your hand, you stand up with it. Do you understand? All right. Your time starts now. Stop.
So this is for Lizzie. This is for Sophie. This is for Adane. And this is for Mary.
All right. Thank you. Now exit the court. So when you hear me say start, you start picking, and then when you hear stop, whatever you have in your hands is what you're going to stand up with. Do you understand? Your time starts now. Stop. So, when you hear me say your time starts now, you start picking. And when I say stop, whatever you have in your hand, you stand up with it. Wherever you are, just stand up when you hear stop. Do you understand? All right. Your time starts now. Stop!
So we have this for Ajibola. We have this for Matthew. And this for Marvin Oral.
Alright, please escort them back outside. Thank you. Alright. So when you hear me say your time starts now, you start picking. You can only go forward. And when you hear me say stop, whatever cup you have stacked in your hand is what you are going to stand up with. When you hear stop, you stand up with the cups in your hand. Do you understand? So if you are crawling, just be careful not to step on any cup. If you step on a cup, you're losing 10 points. If you stack a cup, 5 points. Do you understand? Your time starts now. Stop!
Stop. Stop. So this is for J. This is for Dr. Aki. While this is for Tega.
Alright. Please escort them back outside. Thank you. One after the other. Hold on. Alright, you're all welcome back to each court. The results of the task is out, and I would like to read them for you all to hear. Do you understand? So please pay attention. At 85 points, Faith. Please put your hands together for her. At 110 points, Matthew. At 115 points, Jibola. At 125 points, Mary Kins. Sitting at 130 points, Adane. At 135 points, Faithfulness. At 200 points, Marino Noel. Sitting at 180 points, Zubi. At 165 points, Tega. At 135 points, Juliet. At 125 points, Archie. Sitting at 120 points, Cassie. At 110 points, Jay. At 105 points, Cindy. At 100 points, Lizzie. At 160 points, Slim Bullet. Sitting at 165 points, Sonia. Sitting at 205 points, Joel. And last but not the least, sitting at 205 points, King Perry. Let's not forget the two other people I omitted. Apologies. Sitting at 115 points, Nathaniel. And sitting at 110 points, Sophie. So we have two housemates tied at 205, and they are the highest for this last task that was performed. So we have Joel and King Perry. And for this reason, they will be joining the housemaster and the assistant for this this eviction immunity, like I discussed with you earlier. So during the eviction tomorrow, they are also immune to eviction, just like the housemaster and the assistant. All right, so that is the information about the task. And I would like to remind you, tomorrow's eviction, and your votes, do not forget, they are very important. Voting lines are open up until 11:59 tonight. Do we understand? Yes. Thank you so much.